Hey friends, I'm Molly. Welcome to your 15-minute Move Well movement wellness class. For today's class, I would recommend having a bolster or a block to sit underneath your hips if you are tighter in the hips, because we'll start out in a Malasana pose. So find your way into whatever squat you can. Malasana Yogi squat is having toes out wide, heels in, and sinking hips in between your heels. Now, if that's a lot, definitely recommend sitting onto something, stacking even higher if you need. So we're gonna find a few moments to ground in here. Close your eyes down. Find your hands together in a prayer position and place them at your heart. In this class, we'll be doing a combination of some yoga poses, fascial stretches, active mobility, some core and breath work, just to help your body feel good. But take these few moments of gratitude for showing up here. So 3 breaths to settle in. Take your inhales in through your nose. Let them fill up your whole body from your chest to your ribs to your belly and back body. And I like to exhale out of my mouth and sigh something out. One more breath here. Good. If you use the bolster underneath your sit bones, see if you can take it out and hold the same shape, but always know that you have the option to keep it there. We're gonna find some bounces in our Malasana. So bouncing the hips towards the mat. You can have your hands out in front of you as a counterbalance. Maybe shifting over into the right leg and then over into the left leg. Over to the right and over to the left. One more time. And on your next breath out, find a forward fold. Turn your toes in to face neutral. Drop your head heavy. Generous bend in your knees. Interlace your fingers behind your skull. Hug your elbows in towards each other and find a bounce here. So you're pulling your nose underneath between your knees up towards your navel. Feel this a lot on the back body. Always keep a slight engagement in your quad muscles on the fronts of your thighs. And take about 10 more bounces. Maybe you feel this along the back of the hamstrings. Maybe you feel it along the back of your neck. Everyone's a little bit different where they hold tension. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths, just feel into this shape, how it feels for you today. Press through the L shape of your index and thumb finger. Let your shoulder blades separate on the back body. And then flick your tailbone, your sit bones up towards the sky. Even if that means bending your knees more, totally fine. Good. On your next in-breath, sweep right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right foot comes onto the outside of your right hand. So we're in this wide lizard lunge. On an inhale, pull your hands back, thread your heart forward to the top of the mat. Big stretch on the front of the left hip, and then exhale, modified pyramid pose. We're gonna find a little straightening into the front leg as the back heel remains lifted. Inhale, bend your right knee, wide lizard lunge, pull the heart through. Exhale, modified pyramid, send hips back. Good, one more time, inhale. Bend, exhale, straighten. Good, sink your left knee down to the mat. And keep your hands on the inside of your right foot. From here, we're gonna find a little cat-cow motion through the spine and pelvis. So in our wide low lunge, on an inhale, I want you to think about flicking your sit bones up towards the sky, finding a little bit of an arch. See how this increases the sensation on the back of the right hamstring. And exhale, tuck chin to chest, round pubic bone in towards spine. 2 more times. Inhale, think cow. Arching, broadening across your collarbones. Exhale, think cat as you push the ground away and round in. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Good. Lift your torso. Walk your right foot in slightly, interlace your fingers on the front of your right thigh. And then from here, lean your body forward just a little bit. And we'll move through a cat-cow again. So on an inhale, same motion. You might find a little bit more range here. So feeling the whole spine unravel, and then exhale, whole spine rounds in. Pelvis initiates the movement. Inhale, open up to cow. And then usually your neck and your head are the last to unfurl. Exhale, pull it in. One more time here, inhale. Exhale, cat pose. Good. Bring your arms overhead on your in-breath. Hold on to opposite elbows. Take 3 breaths here. On an inhale, sink your left hip forward. Keep a slight engagement in the left glute. Exhale, back out of the stretch. Curl your elbows forward. Inhale, open up into your Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Exhale, curl forward. One more time here, inhale. And exhale, round it in. Good, plant your hands to frame your right foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Cycle of breath here to reset. Exhale, melt your heels down to the mat. Inhale, sweep left foot high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left foot plants on the outside of your right hand wide. High lizard lunge, so right knee is still lifted. Inhale, thread your heart through your shoulders. Press your right heel back. Exhale, modified pyramid. Straighten as much as you can into the left leg. Fold down. Inhale, bend into your left knee. Exhale, modified pyramid. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good, lower left knee, or right knee down. Keep your hands on the inside of your left foot. Move into your cat-cow here. You won't find a ton of motion, mostly just in your pelvis a little bit. So inhale, think about arching, lifting sit bones up towards the sky. Exhale, curl pubic bone in towards navel, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. One more time here, inhale. Exhale, round it in. Good. Stand your torso up. Walk your left foot in slightly. Interlace your fingers on the top of your left thigh. And then lean forward slightly. So like you're leaning into the wind. Okay, 3 rounds here. Inhale, flick your tailbone back behind you. Drop your belly. Unfurl your head at the top. Exhale, lead from the pelvis, curl it underneath you, round through the back body, tuck chin into chest. 2 more times with your breath. Last one, inhale, big opening. Exhale, hug the front body up to the back body. Good, inhale, reach arms high, interlace opposite elbows. On your in-breath, engage right glute, but sink hips forward. Exhale, back out of the stretch a little bit, but round your elbows forward. Puffing up through the back of the heart. Inhale, open up into Anjaneyasana. Exhale, slight straighten into left knee, round forward. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good, this time, hands frame left foot, step the right foot forward to meet it. Take 20 more of those pulses. So fingers interlace on the back of the skull, elbows hug in towards each other. 20 pulses in your forward fold. Halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, walk your feet out slightly. Toes are still neutral, fingertips on the ground or on a block. Inhale, we're gonna find a little bit of a squat, sending your sit bones back and separating them behind you as you reach your chest forward. So kind of like a halfway lift squat variation. And then exhale, fold and round. Inhale, bend slightly into the knees, separate your sit bones back behind you. Reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good. Walk your hands up to your knees. Cat-cow here. Inhale. Arching through the spine. Exhale, round everything in. Find a little bit of embodiment here. Close your eyes. Find what feels good. 2 more cycles. Inhale into your heart opener, your front body opener. Exhale, hug your front body into your back body and round. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Good. Knees stay bent. Feet are hip width distance apart. Inhale, chair pose. Reach your hands overhead. Hold on to opposite elbows, just like we did in our low lunge. 3 rounds here. So inhale, open your heart. Flick your tailbone back behind you. Big, expansive breaths through the backs of the ribs. And exhale, round and curl in. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale. Last time here, inhale. Good. On your in-breath, stretch up tall through your fingertips, through your legs. Breathe out, swan dive down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, right heel high. Breathe out, right foot plants between your thumbs. Runner's lunge. Good. So back out slightly of the stretch. So bring your right foot back behind you a couple inches. On an inhale, come up onto your fingertips. Come up onto the ball of the right foot. And then exhale. We'll straighten into right leg. Bend into left knee. Pull your heart forward. Inhale. Bend into your right knee. Come into your lunge. But pop up under the ball of the foot. Exhale. Fold it back. Straighten right knee. Bend left knee. Really active through the quads here. Lots of stabilization. Inhale, roll forward. Bend into left knee, pop up onto the heel or off the heel. Exhale, straighten right knee, bend into left. Good. Inhale, runner's lunge. This time we're gonna pulse back into a calf stretch on the left side. So if you wanna stay in the center, we're just gonna shift forward and backwards like this. If you want, you can start to send the weight over towards more of the big toe side and then more over towards the pinky toe side. Find a pulse and a balance that feels interesting. I have a toe injury, so I'm not able to do too much, but such a good stretch for the bottom of your foot, back of your calf. Couple more breaths. Rolling one side to another. Take an inhale in your low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, swap them out. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, left foot between the thumbs, but walk it back an inch or 2. On an inhale, we pull heart forward, lift up off of the left heel, so you're balancing on the ball of the foot. And then exhale, straighten left leg, bend into right knee. Chest still reaches forwards, balancing on fingertips. Inhale, bend into left knee, pop off the heel. Exhale, straighten left leg, bend into right knee. One more time, inhale, pull it forward. Really active through the feet today. Exhale, bend right knee, straighten left. Good, come back to your runner's lunge. And then we'll take those pulses for your calf stretch. So starting in the center, your heel is rolling over the big toe and then back behind the big toe. Maybe send the weight more towards the inner side of the foot and then more towards the outer side of the right foot. Take one more breath in your calf pulses. And then inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, ripple your spine forward, high plank. Exhale, lower your knees to the mat. Sit your hips onto your heels. And then just feel into how your body is compared to how we began. Hopefully you feel more open through the hips, the spine, the feet, especially the calves a little bit. But you did such a good thing by just spending 15 minutes here instead of 15 minutes on your phone. So much better for you. Hopefully you're breathing easier and feeling better in your body. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you next time.